As a socially engaged theatre company, I guess we've always been very interested in the relationship between the audience and the theatre that we create. Increasingly, I guess we will see the audience also partaking in the creation of the artwork, be it interacting with it, responding to it, or even having their own take.
When we talk about places and heritage, people tend to expect audio tours, guided heritage trails. But I think by doing IgnorLAND of its loss, we are hoping that we can propose another way of experiencing a place and its stories. So hopefully when people come, they are open to work a little bit more. They'll have to walk around a bit, they'll have to think about certain questions a bit, and then they will have to do a little bit.
The purpose of the booklet for this edition of IgnorLAND is to act sort of like a manual that will help you get from one station to the next station. So when you first come for the show, the first thing you will encounter is a fake eviction notice, which is supposed to make you feel like you are put in the shoes of the residents here, or in the shoes of any resident in Singapore who is being asked to leave their home. At the very end of the show, there is a sort of a hidden personal note that is folded. It says open when you are ready for closure, and the tone of that letter is sort of more personal. It's more like a story rather than a very formal government notice. So there is a contrast there.
With IgnorLAND of its loss this time round, we hope to use Dakota Crescent as the basis to start brainstorming and thinking about our relationship with the place and the space that we live in. So hopefully after the performance, the audience will go home and start questioning and pondering about what is their relationship with this environment that they live in. So the past few years actually we have been looking at the issue of land use and progress, and through IgnorLAND of its loss, we are looking at Dakota as a site of contention. To use it to think of broader questions, looking at the relationship between people and the space that we live in. Actually, how are decisions of land use being made? What are the factors that need to be considered? We hope that through the theatre that we create, that all this will become conscious to us in terms of the questioning and eventually affect the way in which decisions are being made. So increasingly, we hope the audience not just to be a receiver of the theatre that we create, but taking ownership of the issues that are important to all of us who are living here.
I think the art that we want to make is one that can provide that space for these stories to be told, to provide the platform where these dialogues can happen. So I think it's important that we share that creative space with everybody, and everybody has a voice to tell their own stories.